Oh boy, they are finally here. The patch notes for Season 6. Now, Season 6 isn't going to go live for about another 9 hours, but we will be jumping in to the update on this channel, so make sure you're subscribed. But either way, let's go through the patch notes. I want to read it and we can react, and of course, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. So first up, we have the World's Edge update. We pretty much know everything about that already. You can read the blog here. I'll put a link in the description if you want to read about that. We already know about Ramya as well. She's British Indian. She has the modded loader passive, which increases the LMG reload speed and magazine capacity. The amp cover, which is the amped wall, A-wall from Titanfall basically, and you can also put down 3 miniguns at once for you and your team to use. Now we have the Vault. Now we found out through the dev stream that basically it is going to have less fire rate than say the R99, but it's easier to shoot long range and it's easier to control the recoil. So it's a more controllable SMG with perhaps slower DPS. So yeah, it's going to feel good. It's going to be more of a mid-range option between the say R9 and R301. So definitely exciting to give a go. And it's an energy weapon. So the bullets are going to fire pretty quickly through the air. So that's something to consider as well. Next, we have the crafting system. We all know the RNG gods are not always in your favor. With Season 6, we're introducing a crafting system, 5 materials for the map via loot bins or material stations, then take these to a replicator. In the replicator, you'll find 8 different pieces of loot that you can craft. If you have enough materials, some of this loot rotates on a weekly or daily basis, but you'll always be able to see what's currently craftable in the game mode selector or the map screen. It looks like we have a bit more information that's not really there yet. Now, the armor meta apparently is changing a lot this season. So, first off, all armor in the game is Evo armor, except the gold armor. So, pretty interesting stuff. So, let's see how it works. When you find a white, blue, or purple armor on the ground, it's a pre-leveled Evo armor. So, that means you're always going to be able to fight to level up your armor. So, if you just get a level 2, it's not going to matter so much. That's actually pretty decent. Another interesting change is that players spawn with level 0 Evo armor. That's pretty big too. If you get in gunfights right away and do enough damage, you automatically level up into a white armor, and you can take that all the way to red. This will really help with loot availability in the early game. That's really cool actually. I really do like that. The last big difference is that all armor is coming down by 25 health. This means players with purple and gold have 175, not at 200. Okay, yeah, I think that makes sense. The time to kill is a bit long with the red armor, and now that everybody can get it, they don't want to draw out fights with everybody. Reasonable. Of course, we got the hollow sprays too. That's something that we kind of expected. Yeah, interesting stuff. Battle Pass. Now, they showed off the entire Battle Pass here. If you have not seen it yet, we can also just quickly flick through here. But like I say, you can go to the EA website, kind of check out everything that we get. Obviously, at level 50, we have this awesome Bloodhound skin. Level 100, the Scout skin. So, pretty awesome. Now, there is a quest coming in Season 6. We thought that we wouldn't get a quest, but it is coming. But this time it's a bit different. I'll play the clip now, which kind of explains what's happening with that. So, essentially, we'll get comic strips now instead of just text, which is pretty cool, but no PvE content. So, yeah, let me play the clip for that.
Yeah, so the treasure pack system is pretty much the same. Yeah, so you get one max. You still get one max every day. You take it back to the lobby. You get your reward track, and instead of telling a story through text, now we've transitioned all of that storytelling into full color comic pages drawn by the artists at Dark Horse, written by Manny's team. It really gives us a more visual way to tell the story, and it makes the story a lot more richer. You know, you're not trying to imagine what the bar might look like or what the characters are doing on screen. It's awesome art. We really wanted to double down on telling a story with quests. That was sort of always the goal. And what you're going to notice is that there are no PvE missions this season. And just to touch on that a little bit, I was trying to be pretty clear about that in Season 5, how the PvE missions they were an experiment. We kind of used what we had with the Prowlers to put in some new content to help tell a story. The quest has always been about a way to tell a story. So we wanted to make sure that we put our effort into all the things that really mattered this season. I think we're telling a better story with the storytelling is stronger, and some of the gameplay stuff kind of went into the other content for the rest of the season.
And next we have the Legends. Now it looks like there's a lot of Legend changes. This patch we're taking a look at the Recon class. A class built around information gathering should be powerful in a battle royale when knowing where the enemy is, often the difference between life and death. But out of the 3 legends in the Recon class, Pathfinder, Crypto, and Bloodhound, one dominates. Dominates, yes, of course, Pathfinder. In this patch, we're mostly buffing Bloodhound, as they needed the help most. Crypto's changes are a mixed bag. We also had one bug, which was giving Crypto a hidden advantage. Okay, between the buffs of Bloodhound's ult and the new utility Crypto gains on this drone, we hope to see a more diverse field of Recon Legends. So, all Recon Legends can now use survey beacons. That's pretty huge, and that's going to change the meta in like heavy, high-tier game a lot. Now, obviously, Pathfinder kind of needs a new passive. So, each time Pathfinder scans a survey beacon, the total cooldown of Zipline Gun is reduced. Zipline Gun cooldown reduced by 10 seconds each time Pathfinder scans a beacon. Up to 6 rings per game means the Zipline Gun can go from 120 to 60 seconds. So, I assume that's kind of permanent for the game, that the cooldown stays that way. Pretty cool. So, let's see what's happened to Bloodhound. Of course, they got the passive. Let's look at the other abilities though. Beast of the Hunt now gains even more duration when Bloodhound scores a knockdown or kill with the ultimate about to run out. Really cool. During Beast of the Hunt, I have the Allfather now comes out twice as fast and has a much shorter cooldown. And the whoa, wait, really? I think it's saying that if you get a knockdown with Beast of the Hunt, you get an extra 15 seconds. Wait, what? No. Beast of the Hunt duration extension 5 seconds to... Oh, alright. It's between 5 seconds and 15 seconds based on how long is left. That's kind of mad. Eye of the Allfather cooldown during Beast of the Hunt is 6 seconds, so you can scan like crazy whilst in the ultimate. Wow, that's really cool. Okay. Ooh, this is a big buff for Crypto. Crypto can now activate respawn and survey beacons from his drone. Doing so is instant instead of requiring a prolonged use. This is big. Made the surveillance drone slightly more consistent to hit, but also doubled its hit points. Ooh. EMP will now slow teammates caught on the blast, even if they had no shields. So this is kind of a nerf to the Crypto Revenant push thing. So that's pretty interesting. That is actually really crazy. Wow. I'm really shocked. That's actually a really good buff to both Crypto and Bloodhound. Let's see what's happened to Revenant. For 2 seconds after being recalled by the Death Totem, players cannot use Wraith's Dimensional Rift. Okay, makes sense. I think that Revenant's still going to be very strong though. Stim can now use Stim while healing, but Stim will not remove the slow you incur from healing. Interesting, okay. Context while Labor was initially very popular. She's been struggling to keep up more recently, so we're tossing her a little buff. Okay, interesting. Lowered cooldown from 3 minutes to 90 seconds. So not massive, but it's something. Gibraltar increased cooldown from 3 minutes to 4.5 minutes. Fair enough. Gibby's fairly strong. Decreased cooldown from 4.5 minutes to 3 minutes for Bangalore. I was hoping for more for Bangalore, honestly. It looks like we're not getting much. Interception, pylon, trophy system will now shoot down caustic barrels in flight. Ooh, that is a good... That's a good buff to Watson. Definitely a good counter to Caustic. I'm glad to see that. Let's see. We got the energy mags and the turbo chopper back. Turbocharger. Turbo chopper sounds cool though. Precision choke removed from the loot pool, but it's now integrated into the chopper taken Peacekeeper by default. This is great. Awesome. This is what I was hoping for. And as we expected, the R99 is a care package weapon now. 32 magazine size, 12 damage. That's actually, oh my god, that's going to shred. Devotion is basically the same, but you're going to need to get those attachments to make it good again. And fully kitted weapon swap. So this season we have the Devotion, Mastiff, Triple Take, Flatline, and Volt. Interesting. Okay, you can pick up more sniper ammo when you pick it up off the floor, and less energy ammo. Now let's see about the weapon updates. Reduced vertical recoil and burst mod. Okay, a small buff for the Hemlock. Slightly reducing recoil and pattern. Burst mode per time. Ooh. Hemlock Burst has got a buff. Charge Rifle now use 2 ammo per shot. Increased mag size from 4 to... Oh, okay. So basically they want you to chug through sniper ammo. Fair enough. Increased fire rate. Increased mag size. Ooh. That's pretty decent for the triple take. Nice. So built the choke hop up into the weapon by default. But does that mean the Peacekeeper's floor loot now? No. It's still care package. Okay. Spitfire improved recoil controllability. Okay. Havoc. Ooh. The Havoc's existing recoil pattern had constant horizontal movement. This means it would either be too difficult to control if there's too much recoil or far too easy to control if there's too little recoil. Updating to a new pattern is more consistent in style of existing recoil patterns. Okay. Interesting to see. Mozambique got a buff from 3 bullets to 4. Cool. Increased damage. Ooh. Okay. So basically, they've increased the base damage of the P2020, but reduced the hammer point. So it's basically the same experience with hammer point now, but extra damage without it. That's alright. Only requires 1 shield to charge if the player has the gold armor. Interesting. Okay. Prowler slightly reduced vertical recoil on burst mode, increased horizontal recoil on auto mode. So they're trying to make it more like the R9 because the recoil on that thing's ridiculous already. Pretty cool. That's really, really exciting. There's tons of bug fixes as well. Quite a decent patch, I'd say. I'm very excited. I hope you all are too. We're, of course, going to jump in very, very soon, actually. I'm going to go to bed and wake up and then just jump straight into it. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the comments. Cheerio!